Hello, dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is news time again from this very good channel. Welcome back. How are you all doing? Hope you're good. I pray that God will be with you in your endeavors. Today we have another update for you, and I want you to, after listening to it, you drop your opinion and suggestions you have so that Biafra will be free. And that's just it. Okay, let's go there.
I want to take you along with the relationship that the Biafra Prime Minister Simon Ekpa have with the Finnish authority or with the Finland government. If you notice, you will see that Simon Ekpa is not just a small meat, like not be omomo for inside Finland. No. He went to that place and he reformed himself. He built himself. He built himself into the system, and he did a lot of things that make him to stand out in Finland. Now, during this course of fighting for Biafra, you will agree with me that before Simon Ekpa set into this battle, he have checked his left from his right. He understood everything that is happening. He knows very well that he knows the law. He knows exactly what he wants. He knows exactly what he's going for. If you notice, you will also agree with me that Simon Ekpa have a good relationship with the present Finland government. In fact, before that man accepts that seat or that throne, Simon Ekpa was one of the figures. Simon Ekpa was one of the people that campaigned for him. If you notice, the time of the election, we know the impact that Simon Ekpa undergoes, telling people to cast their vote for him, that the man is a nice man. And we also found a picture whereby Simon Ekpa have good relationship with him and they speak together. You know, they are also in the same party. If you observe very well, before the Finland convention or before Simon Ekpa was invited for questioning, he made a little video whereby he explained to the world that he has gone to submit the permission letter. He said he have submitted the permission letter for him to get access to the hall or for Biafrans to be able to come to Finland for the declaration process. Now, a lot of people were so scared. As soon as Simon Ekpa made that video, people were so scared and say, does that mean that the Finnish authority is working together with Simon Ekpa? Yes. They once believed in Simon Ekpa. Yes. They stood for him. Yes. They stand by him. Yes. They promised him that your right can never be tampered with. Yes. Did they tell him that he have the rights to say, to speak, to express himself? Yes. He knows these things and they make all these promises to him. Now, what happened? If you follow this information, you will agree with me that now, if you follow the issue, you will get to read the body language of the ambassador to Finland on her journey to visit President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What was her expression? She said that Simon Ekpa is the one that demarcates their relationship. Simon Ekpa stood in between. He stood as a blockage. For a very long time, because of Simon Ekpa, they don't really have good relationship with Nigeria. She said, but now that Simon Ekpa is out of the picture, they can trade together, they can do a lot of things together, they can communicate, they can do exchange management, they can do a lot of things. Why? Because Simon Ekpa is out of the picture. So you will understand the reason and the purpose why Simon Ekpa was taken out. The thing is, Nigeria have what it takes to stood or to stretch a hand of friendship to Finland, and Finland will do what? Finland will accept. Okay, Nigeria will give Finland a lot of promise and tell them, in fact, it's a bargain, it's an agreement. If you hold Simon Ekpa out of the way, this is what we are going to give to you. It's just a simple agreement. Now, let's come to the side of the Finland authority, their laws, their rules. Simon Ekpa will feel so disappointed because to this extent, to this point, the Finland authority has not released him, saying that he will be appearing before the court next month, 12th of May, 2025. You know that Simon Ekpa will really feel so disappointed because he so much believe in this Finland authority. He so much trust them. He say, they can't do nothing. So he will be so surprised that something like this can still happen. His party has disappointed him. They betray him in all aspects. Now that they called him in for questioning and he hasn't come back, a lot of people were now saying, oh, he would have not been putting all those pictures outside. He would have not been putting all those videos outside. Oh, I wish he knew. Bra, 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 different talk. They are not saying that, oh, it's because of those pictures. He would have tread with caution. Nobody is telling him not to do this, not to do that. Come on. Simon Ekpa did not just wake up and said, I want to fight for this. He have checked himself, he understand the system, and he understood how the system work. It's just that something changed hand. That is why the Finland authority don't really want to release him yet. Now, come to think of it. Now, today Simon Ekpa start this thing. What happened for a very long time? They have been calling him time without number for questioning. We also saw a video whereby the authority sent someone to his own home, to Simon Ekpa home, to make a video, to interview him. The interview is on air. They interviewed him and they even asked him, who is funding your organization? And Simon Ekpa said, it's the Biafran people. They are the one bringing this money out. They are the one doing this, they are the one doing that. So we saw those videos. It's just that this thing, calling him in for questioning, has happened. This is not the first time, not the second time. It has been happening, but this time around, they just strike, and that is what we have seen, that till this moment, Simon Ekpa has not yet been released. So it is high time people start asking the Finland authority questions. What is really going on, okay? Because it's just like joke to joke. And before then, we saw a lot of people saying that the Finland authority don't have anything to do to Simon Ekpa, because they believe in these things, that what Simon Ekpa is doing is fighting for his people, okay? But to this extent that he has been heard where he is and they haven't released him, it is a red flag already that the Finland authority agreed with the Nigeria government, okay, to just take Simon Ekpa out of the way. Because you can imagine the rate at which Simon Ekpa started. It was so hot. Now here we see Biafra football team. So it is not easy. He really made impact, and in his short time hardly this cause for Biafra. We see the tension everywhere. We see everywhere they shake at the sound of Simon Ekpa. Everybody they dobale. Because why? They believe that Simon Ekpa have good relationship with the Finland authority, and as we all know, it is his own party that are the ruling party is Simon Ekpa's party. So he is a politician also in Finland. So he understands everything. That is why at times he said he is going to run, they are going to run this Biafra just like the Finland system of justice, everything about Finland. That is what Biafra is going to copy. Now the question is, will this thing where Finland don't do now? On our show, say the Biafra people will want to copy this way of handling issue with the Finland government. So if you don't know, Simon Ekpa will be appearing before the court May 12, 2025. In fact, all of us, we don't tire. What we are praying for now is that Simon Ekpa should be released. Yes, so may they release them so that everything will be put in place, so that people will also know from their left to right. Now, Mazina Dikano will be appearing before the courts 30th April 2025. That is this month. And Simon Ekpa is next month on 12th of May. So we put them in prayer that may they release them so that everybody go rest.